And boom, boom, bam. What's up, everybody? We are live. Good to see everybody. 33 awesome people in here watching. Thank you very much. Miss J. Fox Hunter, I don't know if you're still there. Glad to hear he's home. Hope Jim's doing better. We are definitely thinking of him. So send him our best. Tell him to get well soon. Thank you, James. Thank you. Thank you. 26 awesome people out there. CVA was in about 1 o'clock this afternoon. But let's see. Going from there, we got Brian B's out there. 2 stands fishing 3. Chucky Morgan, Jersey River Rat. How you doing? Buck Williams. Thank you. Thank you. That's right. I would never, ever, ever be late. Mike Irvin, Brian B. Bros out there, Gene Tillman, Buck Williams. We already spoke with Mrs. J. Fox. Hooks and Hammocks, Chris is listening. Thank you, thank you. JR, great, 420. There's CVA again. No Real Lost, Bex is out there. How you doing, Bex? Good to see you. Dan from Green Machine, Real and Virtual Outdoors. Well, things are back to normal. Stan's late. Thank you, James. Steve Austin out there, bumping Mike Greenwell. How you doing? Big Slim. Richard Montaigne is out there. Hello, my friend. James River. I gotta tell. I'll tell that story about the El Jefe Grande. Local Mark's Fishing. Good to see you. Dee Dee's finned in. There's Chad Fields to water out there. Captain Friday. Fishing for Whiskers. How you doing? Half Century Catfishing. Great to see you. He's watching from bed. Boom, boom, bam. Uncle Jeep, my good friend. Thank you very much. Said, welcome back, Stan Demand. Woo. Yeah, it was a tough few weeks. 51 awesome people watching. Thank each and every one of you for coming in. Whiskers and Stripes out there. Oh my goodness, can't get it fixed till tomorrow. That's not good in Colorado. Mac Fishing, what's up? Jared O, good to see you. Chunky Cats Fishing, there's Elston, my good friend. Driving and listening. Van's out there, good to see you, Van. Mo Barrett. Fishing with Paula Smith, hello. Prayers still going out for you, Paula. Hope all is well. I think I'm caught up with all the names. But boom, boom, bam. Thank you very much, Uncle Jeep, with the $20. Fishing with Big Mike. Good to see you. I know Big Mike's been under the weather all as well. Woo. But Richard, the El Jefe Grande at my last restaurant, we used to have to do, in the restaurants, you're out there, you got those big garbage cans, and you're doing the garbage runs. And there was 2 of the dishwashers, and 2 of them were taking the one garbage can and trying to lift it up and put it into the dumpster. And I said, watch out, back up. I grabbed one with one hand, one with the other, and dumped both of them. And then after that, they said, oh, El Jefe Grande. Tony Harrison, how are you? Philip Williams, hope everything is going well. So as far as I go, almost back to normal. It's not quite sure what it was, but not quite sure what it was, but whatever it was, I hadn't been that sick in a couple of decades, and it just whooped me. I couldn't even. Half century catfish and boom, boom, bam with the $1.99. Here you can buy a hook to fish. Thank you, my friend. Great to see you in. Got catfish regulators out there. What's up, Aaron? How you doing? Yeah, Richard. So that was oh, that's great news, Paula. So yeah, ever since that the double garbage can thing, I was El Jefe Grande, and but not sure what it was, but it just I couldn't even watch YouTube, and it was just energy just to even sit up in bed sometimes. So, but even better news, Fishing with Paula Smith says only 6 more treatments left, and the cancer is all but gone. Amen to that. Uptown Chrissy Brown is in here. Good to see you back on, Stan. Thank you very much. Jay Fox Hunter says, we are glad you're better also. Jay Fox says, say hi to everyone. Praise the Lord, Paula. Yes. Looks like it's good news. Good news around. That's awesome. We're glad that Jay Fox is home. That was great news. Great to hear about Paula. That is just awesome, awesome news. I feel better already now. Dale Hayslip out there. How's it going, Dale? So that's basically where that's at. I'm just a little getting back to, just building the strength back up and almost back to normal. This is my second night in a row now live, so it's getting there. It's getting there. That's right, Paul. We serve a mighty God. So that's for Paula's house. Yes, ma'am. LG Bass, Tom's in the house. I said 2 stands, 2 stands. God is good all the time, my friend Dale. Clayton the Fishing Nut, good to see you. Mike's fishing home with the 222. Boom, boom, bam. Welcome back. Thank you very much, my friend. Great to see you in. I was thinking about it after that. We were on the bait shop last night on Fields to Water. If y'all haven't checked out Chad's new channel, Fields to Water, go on over there, trying to get him back to the 1K mark. But we were on the Stan 3 and I were on the show last night, and I was like, holy smokes. I know, Half Century. I look like crap right now, but I'm getting there. All right, LG, thank you, thank you. Tell her I made penny with bolognese tonight, so I ate pretty good myself. Ryan Bort's in the house. Wow, glad to see you back, Mr. Mayor. Thank you, thank you. It's good to be back. Alicia, how you doing? All right, thank you, James. Appreciate that. and Dale that's Chad's link right there. But we were on. Thank you, Alicia. And half century. I know that's just I didn't look good to begin with before I was sick. So now after it, I'll get all cleaned up and stuff and get back to going, and we'll be good in a little bit. But 64 awesome people watching. Thank you very much. That's right. Can't wait to go fishing and see everyone at CatCon. That's going to be amazing. That is going to be unbelievable. Alvin, Lewis, how you doing? Annette Morgan's out there. Ryan Bortz, Blue Collar Life. Make sure you check out, if you haven't subbed to Ryan yet, make sure you check him out on Thursdays at 7 p.m. right before the bait shop. But yes, that was excuse me, that I am just glad that is done with, and I'm on the other side of it. Steve Adams, good to have you back. Thank you, my friend. There's Lance McCoo guy. How's it going? Good to see you. But so I was on we were on the show last night, and I realized, holy smokes, it was like 2 weeks that I wasn't live, and that was the first time in like a year that I'd gone that long. That was the longest I've gone in over a year without being live. So usually it's at least 2 times a week on my own channel, and however many times on the other channels. And Joe Sutton's out there. How's it going? There's Muskrat Adventures out there. But getting back on track and starting to feel a little better every day. So we're going to go from there. There's Chris Triple C. Happy New Year to you. I'm trying. That's all I got left. I just got to get that energy. Half Century said, "You two almost went under without you." Creole catfishing's out there. Ooh. LG says he can't wait to taste. But yes, what a way to end 2021. Not the way I wanted to end it. Kimberly, good to see you. Thank you. Thank you, Chad. Nothing can keep me down for too long. I'm Superman. Just ain't Friday night without. Well, thank you. Yes, all the well wishes and people checking, and just was unbelievable. You know, the love and support that's shown by this family is just something else. So can't thank everybody enough, and tell everybody how awesome that felt. Super Stan, Beck said. Well, thank you. So let's see where to go. Getting a little rusty. So there we go. I dropped the link out in chat. There's Palmetto Cats. Palmetto was live. Beautiful enclosure on the boat. So we're just going to be talking about Golden Whiskers 2021, 2022. Things coming up. So I dropped the link out there. Anybody wants to come up and Catfish Town can't run without the mayor. Well, thank you, Creole. And speaking of Creole, my former broadcast brother and Roger, check them out on Tuesday nights, 8 p.m. Muskrat Adventures. off to an awesome start. What a great team. That show is something else. And here we go. Everybody knows this guy. How's it going, Kevin?
Buddy? I'm good, man.
You were looking good. Both looking good. Looked like you're enjoying yourself out there.
Oh, man, I got the heat on now, bro.
What a difference what a difference that makes, huh?
Oh, yeah. Glad to see you back, buddy.
Well, thank you. Yeah, that was whew. I don't want to go through that ever again.
Yeah. It's not fun.
Brokeback Bob says, good to see me back. Well, thank you. Yeah, I was I could take broken bones better than I can being sick like that. I'm not a sick person. I've never, broken body parts and things like that I can deal with. I've done that all my life, but I've never really been I'm one of those ones that are just healthy all the time. Never had any real sicknesses per se or anything. So it's very unusual when I start getting like that.
So it sounds like you were due.
Yeah, that's one way to look at it.
No, I hear you, man. I'm the same way. I get sick all the time, but you don't let it get you down. And sometimes, your body just says, okay, enough is enough.
Yeah, well, that could have been part of it too.
Let's see. Somebody said I look good in the dark. Who is that? Half Century Catfishing.
I think that's Half Century said. There's Rustic Outdoors.
Hey, big
John Euler.
Paula Smith,
John Euler Outdoors. They did the what was it called? The dance competition they're having right now.
Oh man, yeah, I see
Continental Slider.
Hey, more power to him, man. More power. I'm definitely too shy and not crazy enough to join that challenge.
Yeah, I would have if I was feeling a little better, a little quicker, I was going to do it, but
I know you're going to have Century. No big deal.
You know me, I'm one of those shy kind of people that
Yeah, you don't like to talk, you don't like to be in the limelight, I know.
That's right. No Name channel out there. How's it going? Good to see you.
Oh yeah, this heater is toasting up my feet. Nice. I was just about to film my little cooking thing here, and then I was like, well, I want to watch Stan's show too, so I figured I'm gonna be out here all night long, so I might as well just hold off and just come watch. And then you put the link up, and I was like, hey, I'll jump in.
Even better.
Even better.
Yeah, nothing talking about nothing particular tonight. I didn't get a chance. I missed kind of all that New Year's Eve kind of reminiscent thing. Mm-hmm. So that was kind of 2021. What a year.
Oh, fish on.
Fish on.
Oh man. Please tell me he didn't get off. Hang on, Stan. Like
yeah,
he was peeling drag. He let it go. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Stan. That was a world record right there.
Oh. That was a 223 pounder.
My gosh, like the rod was bent over touching the water.
And I don't, as well as and as sharp, put a circle hook in your hand and just try to run it. It'll get hooked up every single time. When these fish bend that rod over like that, and they still don't get hooked. I don't get it.
I don't know, man. He was running with it though. He knew that was his. He wasn't.
Paula Smith says, Kevin, you got to be fast.
Yeah. I had the clicker on. I don't know if you heard the clicker, but it was. I guess I didn't get to it fast enough.
You mean this picture right here, half century, the 222 pounder?
Oh, oh well. That would have been cool. Fish on your live stream.
That would have been awesome. I love that.
Oh man. Oh well.
But yeah, I like I said, I don't understand how that can circle hooks and have come such a long way that it's like they should be hooked up every single bite. You should hook up.
Yeah, and I guess unless they but I don't know.
Just didn't get it.
I'm fishing with big baits, but not that big to where he didn't grab it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
David Smith said, "I thought Kevin was going to run right through the enclosure."
I only got one side zipped, so I don't break it down. There we go. Now it won't make people dizzy.
Paula Smith says she's going to let Ken fish with her this year, and he's going to get 2 rods.
2 rods. Poor Ken.
But Kevin, you know what? It's been a blessed night already. We got news that Paul has only got a couple treatments left, and looks like the cancer's in remission and doing good there. And
yeah, I've been following her on Facebook. I don't really comment or anything, but I've been seeing it and I've been praying for her.
And Jay Foxhunter's wife came on, said that he's back home. He had a heart valve replacement, and he's back home and on the recovery. I mean, man, when you hear
better?
I'm feeling better, but that compared to hearing that kind of stuff, mine was minor. And
yeah.
You know, but you hear that and it's like, wow, what a great night.
Right. Thanks, Buck. Yeah.
That was
yeah, it was squealing. It was peel and drag, man. I don't know. It probably wasn't a giant one because even the small ones can pull drag. The 15, 20 pounders will fight harder than a big one. And that would have been nice to hook up right there on the Two Stands channel.
That definitely would have been a great start. Muskrat Adventure says, I'm looking for a new camera or phone mount. Any recommendations?
Oh yeah, this well, depends on what the application's for. Like, is it for GoPros, or is it for an actual camera? Is it for a phone? Is it for live streaming? Because I feel like I've tried out just about everything.
Yeah. Yes, and you've probably done a review on it.
Yeah, I probably should. See, Blue Line, Kentucky Redneck.
Good to see. Blue Line was out for a while there with the surgeries. Good to see him back. We got Freddy's Outdoor Adventures. How you doing?
Yeah,
Big John.
Big Mike has been sick too. I think he's starting to get better.
Yeah, it was sounding that way. He said he's been sick a couple weeks, just like me. Muskrat said live streaming phone.
Well, I have like a red cage. It's hey, Brokeback Bob. Look for like a newer NEWER phone cage. Like, type that in Amazon. I might have a link on one of my videos in the description. I'm not sure if I put that up there. My live stream is set up. They are locked down, Chavez. They're I have to drag a little bit lighter so that they can hook themselves, and I can still hear the drag. But yeah, check that out. Like a newer live stream rig, and it's like a black and red cage, and it's got cold shoe mounts on the top of it, like a camera, so you can put microphones and stuff. And they're pretty inexpensive, $10-15.
That's not bad at all.
So Stan, tell me that you've already planned a live stream of some sort for Tuesday, 2/22/2/22.
Yes, I don't know what it's gonna be. I might just have to do a 24-hour live or something. I don't know, because that's the year of the two. Gonna have to do something.
And it's a Tuesday.
Yeah.
Like it couldn't have been any better.
Isn't that crazy?
The only time that could ever be better is if it was Tuesday, 2/22/22/22. But I don't think we'll be around for that one.
No, I don't think I'm gonna worry about that one. A 22-hour live. There you go, Whiskers and Stripes.
Yeah.
There we go. That's what I'll do.
That's why Whiskers makes the big bucks right there. Big idea, man.
That's right. Yeah, Sunfish Assassin. His mom Janice, her birthday was 2/22. That's also so Sunfish Assassin. I got a little comment. Mama Haz. Her birthday is 2/22.
Oh, nice. It's gonna be a day of celebration all around then.
I love it. I love being involved with good news and happy times, and that's I love that. And that's this year, the 2021, man. It was a great year, and it's amazing the difference a year. It's amazing the difference a year, and if you just look at things and look at that.
Sorry, I had the flexi rod was moving. I don't know if it was current or if it was a fish.
Wait, you know how it is. You know how it is. We see rods and everybody automatically whoop.
Love you all, even you, Kevin. Oh, thanks, Paula. Love you too. I've been praying for you, Paula. Prayer works, obviously. I know you've had a lot of people praying for you, and I'm glad that you're starting to get better. So maybe can see you back out there on the water. I saw you posted today that you're going to clean out your boat and get it cranking again. And oh man, we can't wait. Cancer is a terrible thing. One of the worst things in the world, and I'm glad that God has allowed you to start beating it. That's awesome.
Boom, boom, bam. Freddy's Outdoors Adventures with the 2/22. 2 stands here.
2/22.
There's Trophy Seekers Outdoors out there. Retired Rick, Blue Line Adventures. Starts at 22:22 and ends at 2:22 a.m. There we go. We got some ideas coming. See, that's why you talk about these things on live, and everybody will just come up with the ideas for you. So.
Yeah, man. I mean, look. That's why we're doing this thing. Come on, let's get the ideas going, y'all. Stand 2 and stand 3 need like an epic Tuesday 2/22/2022 live stream or something.
And it's gonna be that's right before the Golden Whiskers.
Yep.
And what a year. Last year, I remember, Stan 3 and I, like the night of the Golden Whiskers, I'm pretty sure it was like as the show was even going, we're like talking to each other and say, you know what, we're going to get nominated next year. And, that was all we thought. We're going to do enough to get nominated for one Golden Whisker. And I think we ended up with 5. I'm like, man, just, you talk about humbling.
For the fish fight, the flathead, the what do you call it? Dynamic duo,
the community servant, and the best video of the year.
That's right. There you go. Who would have thought that sturgeon would do you so good?
Yeah, I know.
Hey, we can say the S word on your channel, right?
That's right. Yes, of course, because I can even show the picture.
There you go.
and Kevin, that's what made it more special. And the fish is awesome. The sturgeon is awesome. But that right there, that's what made it more awesome than anything else. To be able to share that kind of life moment with your son and Dan, that was just that was, and everybody out there. We had hundreds of people watching. There was so many people watching live. So be able to share that with so many people, that was just a blessing.
Hey, I was watching from work that day, and like I had no shame. I went and got my principal, my boss, and said, "Hey man, you got to come watch this." So he came in my office, and our dean of students came in my office, and I had it up there on the computer, and they're like, "What is that, man? What do you think that is?" I said, "I don't know, man." They said it could be a stingray, could be a big catfish, could be a sturgeon, could be a log. It could be a lot of things. And so they kept coming in my office, and I had to leave and come back. And I remember I got right in there, right as you were getting close to the boat ramp, and I didn't know it was a sturgeon at that time. But I came back in my office at the boat ramp, I was like, "Oh, it was a sturgeon." So that was an awesome day, man.
Oh, unbelievable. We got someone else popping up in here.
Who that? Uncle
What
B.
up? What up? Man, if I knew y'all was talking about that S word, I would have just laid back a little bit. I think
Uncle
I said
B,
the S
number
word a couple
72,
times.
the big 72.
Yeah, I'm. That 72 is old news now. I'm looking for another one. I'm over that.
Uh-oh. I'm getting hit again. It ain't squealing drag, though. Same rod. I missed my 72 just a minute ago, Brian B.
I was looking. I mean, I could see it. I seen you jump up. I was on a Zoom meeting. When I seen you jump up, I turned it up a little bit. Was listening.
Isn't it amazing the things we'll do for a live? Like, you're.
I'm in a Zoom meeting, sitting here talking to them and listening, and I'm looking. And I seen Kevin jump up all of a sudden. I'm like, oh. So
What's going on here? He let go right as I got to the rod, too, man. That's not the first time that's happened to me. That's happened 2 or 3 times where it'll have the rod bent over and it's squeal and drag, and once I get to it and put my hand on it, not even lift it up, it just lets go.
They pulling that bait. They pulling on that bait. That's the worst. When they pulling on that bait and they ain't got that hook, but you think they hook because they pulling.
Mm-hmm. It was on a little that Rippin' Lips medium rod too, so you know that thing was bent over.
Roger says, I remember where I was when Stan caught the sturgeon.
Oh yeah, I had it on.
You need to make T-shirts, man. Where were you when the sturgeon happened?
Yeah.
I had it on the TV and on my phone. Me and my uncle were sitting there looking at it. Like,
you need to make T-shirts and stickers,
finished. And I'm like, what? He going live
you need to
again?
get Epic to narrate a video for you.
Narrate, yeah.
I'm like, they got something.
Yeah, get Epic to narrate a video for you.
Oh yeah.
But it was a year. I mean, it's great to be involved with so many awesome people, and looking back at 2021, all the Iron Cats, what an awesome series that was, and the many hours out there fishing the Iron Cats. And Michael Murillo became famous for telling bedtime stories during the first Iron Cat.
We was talking about that the other night.
Yeah, there'll be one more Iron Cat, final one, and all the champions will be invited. And I think I might just invite the person that has participated in the most Iron Cats in as well.
I wonder who that would be. But that was
But yeah, we'll have a championship Iron Cat, the champions tournament, and of course, Stan, you'll be invited, but you'll just be an honorary tournament person. And we'll have Brian B in there if he accepts, and Bex from No Real Loss. We'll have Dan. Green Machine. Oh, I hear dogs howling, man. That's so creepy. It's so creepy. And then we'll have double C Catfishing, of course. And Carolina Real Screamers.
But yeah, it was great. I mean, think of all the great moments. The stand 3 with the 50/50, and with the new format coming down to sudden death. The next fish is going to win, and it was on the bank tournament where it was Bex, myself, and Farrell was left, and he caught like 3 or 4 fish in a row that were under 16 inches.
Yeah, it happened in the kayak one too. Dan and Clint went back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't
nothing like a good tournament. A good tournament.
The ladies one was the one that was the hardest one because Lizabella and Rebecca from Carolina Real Screamers, they just couldn't find a fish, and basically we were just sitting there like, what's going on? And thankfully Bex said, I'll take on both of them, no big deal. So
yeah,
she was a lifesaver that night.
And Bex and Bonnie with the 56 and what was it, a 56 and a 60 from the bank.
Back to back.
So many great moments during the Iron Cats this year.
Yep. I made Stan skunk. And I beat Chad. That was the first time I beat Chad. I keep forgetting about that.
Muskrat fish Snatcher, it was with the holidays. He had traveling and family and et cetera, et cetera. So, now that things are getting back, we've kind of been talking about that. And with me being sick, my bros kind of just said, well, we're just going to hang back until we get all of us back together. And but we've been talking about some things. Hello, Freddie.
What's up, Stan, Brian, and Kevin?
Why every time I come on panel, you got to come on panel?
Well, this is something different, bro. I hate to say it. 2 Stan's first live for the new year in 2022. I had to jump in when my mentor put it out there that anybody can jump in. So, Stan is my mentor. I hate to say it to everybody, and I'll say it proudly. Watching him, it's truly an inspiration of what he's accomplished over the past year. And I'll say it again and again. I'll watch him over and over again. His story, me and him's got a lot of similarities in our stories and things that have happened to us. So yeah, I truly say he is one of my mentors wholeheartedly and believe it. So he posted it up for us to jump in. So I had to come in and say, hey, at least.
Well, you're always welcome, Freddie, because that just brought a tear to my eye. Thank you very much, my friend. And that's, that's kind of what we're talking about. Just this year that it's been just all the amazing stuff that's happened, and you've gotten started this year. Brian B getting started this year. That's right. And
Brian B nominated for Best New Talent. Good luck, Brian B.
That's right. And
my fingers crossed. I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna need all
Freddie and Nina. Freddie and Nina nominated for their parody video.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Dan, Green Machine. And we do so many things, collabing with Dan all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And to be involved with that and with him, You know, his Diver Dan, the Golden Whisker for nominee. That
He was
happened on his,
nominated for a bunch of stuff too. Boat of the
Yeah.
year, editor of the year, all
Kayak.
kinds of award. Kayak angler of the year.
and the blooper of the year happened on a stand day. But Dan works hard. He's always doing something with the
It's
channel.
not a lot. It's not a lot of videos that were nominated where Stan wasn't talking on it or in it. That's the scary part.
Yeah, this is
So, like,
true.
And it's like, oh no, Stan is in the background talking. Stan was commentating for the live. This was on Stan Day. Well, Stan might be the jinx.
You never know. You never know.
You know,
Yeah.
I'd say 2021 is definitely the year of the live streams for the Catfish community. Because as I'm going through to make these nomination reels, you know, I'm having to screen capture videos. And what I'm finding out is most of the people nominated are live streamers. And so you talk about hard to find moments in a 6-hour live stream where they caught a fish.
Yeah.
But you know, it's worth the work, but it's interesting to me, and I think I'll bring that up on the Whiskers show. Is that this year, 2021, was definitely the year of the live streams for the Catfish community.
Oh, for sure.
Especially the small YouTubers. Maybe not so much for the big ones, but you know, the guys and girls under 10K, you know, all the way down to 100. You know, we're the live stream community, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
one day we'll be the over 10K people, but then we'll just shift into that area, you know.
Well, look, we are, you know, to build a channel to grow for anybody that's trying to do it. It's you got to do videos, lives, and shorts if you want to do it the smart way. I did it the hard way, where I had to talk to each and every single one of our 1,700 subs that we have, and
Live.
Yeah, I think we have like 5 videos, and some shorts. 2022, that's going to be we're going to be getting some more videos done. Definitely more shorts, and some of it is just my lack of confidence in editing and technology and all that. I can come on here and I can talk to people and I can do that kind of stuff.
Get with the program, Freddie. You're not with the program? I mean, get with the program. Jeepers creepers.
That's right. We talk about Golden Whisker nominations. You got the Cadillac from Catfish Clothing nominated for Boat of the Year.
I'm good now, right?
Chris, and you know, getting to know Chris this past year, and even with the sturgeon, we were all wearing Catfish clothing during the sturgeon fight, and you know, getting to know Chris this past year. That's just been awesome. And
I talked to Chris probably 2 hours ago, 3 hours ago.
Yeah, if you couldn't hear that, Nina's hollering from the other room. That's my hat. Get my hat out.
And it was probably an hour-long conversation. That guy's awesome.
I hadn't talked to him in about a week, but he did send me a text message last night with his face and said, "Who farted?"
Yeah.
You never know what you're gonna get.
He said something to me earlier. He said, "Yeah, my kids think I'm crazy." I said, "Well, I don't blame them." You crazy?
I was deep in an edit, and so I just gave him the eyes looking up. I was like, okay.
Chris Hughes says Freddie, possession is 9/10 of the law. There's Alan Fischel out there. How's it going, Alan? Great to see you. But yeah, the lives are.
We ran out my
the lives are you know what really got 2 stands going. That's what we did the my wife and I did the couples tournament, and then Stand 3 and I started going live in late October of 2020. And then it was just on from there. Then, you know, the Stand Day mornings and the Friday nights and all the Iron Cats, and it was just unbelievable. Did someone say sturgeon?
Hey, bud, I'm gonna jump out of here, finish filming this video, so I can go live later, or I can watch more lives later, or something. But I just want to say, welcome back. We love you, man, and we're glad you're feeling better.
Thank you, thank you. Much love to you, Kevin. That's been another highlight of the year, getting to know you a lot better, and you were one of the first in the community that actually we talked outside of YouTube, and so I owe you a lot for that. So thank you, my friend. Always
no
great
problem,
to talk
man.
with you.
God bless you.
God bless you too, my
All
friend.
right, see you, Uncle B. See you, Freddie. See you,
All
Chad.
right, Kevin.
And if you haven't voted for the Golden Whiskers, that link is out in the description. Whew.
It's harassment. It's harassment, I tell you.
From
Get
who?
on the live
Chad?
stream. Who else? Who else will harass you? He called me, said something, then hung up. Oh, man. Oh, he needs Jesus. I'm gonna pray for him one extra time. Because, boy, he needs some help.
And Freddie, here you are. I didn't even have to give up any stick. Well, I don't have stickers anyhow yet, but Freddie was accepting co-hosting jobs for stickers last night. It was awesome to be on the bait shop with Stand 3 and with you and Chad last night.
Yeah, it was a blast. I appreciate it. And look, I'll jump in with you any day for free. No stickers needed. Brian, on the other hand, we'll have to talk.
Yeah, you're going to have to pay us if you want to get on that no script.
I've been on it 3 times.
We had him. You was a backup. Now that I got the committee back together, they said no. He got to pay us to get him up there.
Look,
all about the bag.
I done sent half y'all hats, so come on now.
That's the thing. Half of us got them, and then the whole no script don't have them. That's where you messed up at. Nah. We will definitely. Don't worry about it. Don't come over here to the no script till after we whoop y'all.
Oh, I can come over after you whoop us? Is that what you're saying?
Maybe.
That's right.
Still have to talk about it.
Alan,
have you on the bait shop once we whoop y'all, Brian. Look, I better go.
Yeah.
Alan out there, he was I didn't do a lot of giveaways. He was the 500 sub giveaway last year. I think we gave away a pen reel, I think we did. There's Team Snag and Whiskers. How's it going?
Richard Montano, what's up, buddy? We leave because of Freddie. I might have to kick him over to the no script group. You can't kick him over here because the door is not open. It's not open.
Look, see, Chad's been trying to get rid of me for a while now, it seems like.
I mean, you at like, I think, 2.5 strikes.
You know, Chad is co-host on Catfish Weekly now, so you know that.
Yeah, that's because Lyle felt bad for him. Try to pump his channel up a little more because he didn't get recognized by YouTube the first time.
Oh, you think that's what it is?
Yeah, you know, YouTube didn't even recognize him. YouTube said, fishing with the Chad. Okay. Subs, hours. Nah. Try again. Now that D is more involved into that channel, I think it will be a plus.
It was probably because the channel was called Fishing with the Chad, and Chad wasn't catching the fish. My bad, Chad. Sorry. I'm at 2 3/4 strikes now.
Yeah.
Hello, Catfish. How you doing?
Almost on the chopping block.
You got to admit that was a good one, though.
Yeah, I'm about to block him in a minute.
There you go, Backbone.
I'm gonna block him in 1 second. You got one more chance.
But so Freddie, you have anything coming up in 2022?
Well, let's see. We've got the 48-hour bank tournament at the end of the month. So there's only 5 people signed up for it. So
Yeah, they're gonna wait till last minute.
Yeah, we're gonna have a bunch of last minutes, I think. But I'm excited for that. 48 hours. Most likely, I'm gonna hit my spot. I was catching them out, spot 16 from last month. Start there, and probably stay there 48 hours straight. I probably ain't gonna leave. So unless I'm there 24 hours, I ain't got a bite. Then I'll move to another spot. But if I catch a fish or two in that first 24, I'm gonna stick it out in that one spot because it's the only spot I've had luck in the past month. Any decent sized fish anyway. So
Chad is now trying to get Nina to co-host. Hey, there's my good friend Hogleg out there.
What's up, Hogleg?
So that's what we got this month. And then let's see, we got CatCon in February. You know, that's a big thing. That's the biggest thing coming up, you know.
Don't forget tomorrow you got part 2 of the Winter Blues.
Winter Blues. That would be awesome.
That would be on Phil's The Water channel.
Look, Agent Murillo done picked me up. I'm feeling blessed already this year.
What?
Agent Murillo done picked me up. He said, if I get fired, he'll get me hooked up on another show.
So is that the email that I got?
Hold on, Murillo. Hold up, Murillo. You gotta find. He's trouble. He can't fish.
He didn't say what kind of shoe I'd be on.
Yeah, this is true.
I just don't want Murillo to have to do a whole bunch of extra leg work to try to get him somewhere else to go.
Well, he has connections, so I'm sure he'll have everybody's best interest at heart.
At least I'm getting some love out here.
And speaking of Murillo, that was a great show on Wednesday night. He was with Doc Tales there. Any show where you can talk about bologna for an hour and still have 60 people watching. I mean, that's some gripping.
Murillo is the best that ever did it. I'll tell you that. He got interviewed and then started interviewing.
That's how it's done.
That was perfect. And he told him, y'all didn't even see how I flipped it on y'all. Now I'm interviewing y'all.
Hey, there's Bugman out there. And for those just coming in, I'm getting there. I'm feeling a little better every day. As you can tell, I look bleh, but
you look a little better today than you did yesterday, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, I feel a little better every day, so that's all I'm but two bright parts on that is I being so sick, I couldn't stand smoke, so I quit smoking. And being that sick, I was sick and just out of it, the whole where the cravings get really bad. So by the time I was feeling a little better, I was like, man, I don't even want it. So that's a bright part. And, And I probably lost about 22 pounds because I didn't eat for almost 2 weeks.
You can see it in your face. You can see
Yeah.
it in your face that you lost weight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I lost a lot of weight. And I was like nauseous for 2 straight weeks. Couldn't eat, nothing.
Yeah, because I gained it all, I think. But, you know, oh, and that's the other thing. I mean, I'm in the Weekend Anglers biggest loser challenge. So we do our initial weigh-in tomorrow, and we start that 90 days of trying to get that back off of me. So excited for that.
Yes, Michael. Yes, I was healed of smoking.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. One thing as a smoker, that is a hard addiction to get off of. Smoking is crazy. I've never been on no type of drug or nothing, but smoking cigarettes is a craving. But that's a good thing. If it helped you, there's light at the end of the tunnel, as they would say when it comes to that.
You know, try to find a bright side in things, and that's Bugman 22 wants to know, how does he join the losers?
That's on Josh the Weekend Angler.
Mm-hmm.
He put a video out. Go on his link on his YouTube. Watch his video real quick. You still got time, I believe, because the initial weigh-in's not till tomorrow, and I think there's a few spots left. So watch the video and then shoot him an email. There's emails out there on it, and get signed up if you want to get involved with it. And my daughter Helena and the wife Nina are both. They're doing a team effort for this challenge, so it's them two versus me on a side bet on this 90-day challenge at that.
Oh, there you go. How do you say her name again?
Helena.
That's a beautiful name.
I'm sure you can hear that. We're gonna win. We're gonna beat you in the background.
She's saying it's going to be my motivation. Oh, can somebody post a link for TWA's Weekend Angler channel?
Group, you have to be invited to the Facebook group once you join.
Yeah. Hey, Chad, somebody just called me and said they found your rod at the bottom of the river. Oh, I didn't mute myself? I'm sorry.
There's Brad Caudle out there. Brad's link is always out in the description. If you need sinkers, tidal weights, check out his link. The best weights on best prices on some awesome weights. And I also have his YouTube channel. Well, actually, Jason's Wild Herbs YouTube channel, that's listed there as well. Let's see. We had somebody else.
Hey, good evening.
Dustin, how you doing? Team Snagging.
What's happening?
How's it going?
Fantastic. How y'all doing this evening?
No complaints. No complaints. We here.
Sean should be popping in here in a second as well.
Awesome. There you go, Freddie.
Well, speaking of singing, if you go on Nina's kayak cruise TikTok, she has a TikTok video of me of. I won't call that one singing. I was a little too tipsy on that one. But
get to hear a little chicken fried on a Friday night.
I have been known to sing pretty well because I was back in the day a karaoke jockey. So I got to be able to sing a little bit to be able to be a KJ. So
hey, let me step away for a minute. Sean should be coming in. I need to go get my AirPods real quick. I'm having a hard time here. I'll be right back.
All right.
Why's Chad putting mean faces?
And that link right there I put in the chat should be the video actually of the Biggest Loser challenge, so you can watch it, and it'll give you all the details. Oh, y'all, why? Y'all don't want to hear them to hear y'all?
I can see in the hallway on your camera.
Oh, well, you don't want to see me?
No, I don't want to walk to the bathroom and see me.
Okay. So go then.
You know?
Mo Barrett, I can't fish worth a lick. Need dynamite here in Arizona. Let's see.
This is funny. Y'all are.
We're missing a bunch, ain't we?
Chad is.
Apparently.
He's sending me pictures, kissing emojis and stuff.
Oh, Jesus. At least he's messing with you and not me. Wait, that might not be good. That might just mean I'm already fired.
Look. The guy's nuts. I just showed the short that he did when he acted like he was asleep and then woke up because they were talking trash and he was talking trash and they were like, "Oh, you lying that you beat Chad?" So I sent them the short and they were like, "Oh man, look like you beat the crap out of him."
That's right. How's it going? Team Snag and Whiskers. Welcome, welcome. Can you hear me?
Dustin muted because he was going to get his AirPods. The other one is the service ain't letting him in. That's why it's black. Uh-oh.
What up, y'all?
Here come Dinky Haz.
Dink. What? Brian, I know you ain't talking. You caught like a 2-pounder from the boat yesterday.
No, that was about 10 pounds.
Mm-hmm. It's all in the eye of the beholder. It's all in the eye of the beholder.
I started to put it on the scale too.
Let me
Just for people.
Let me change my mic up. There we go. Now we're facing it right. Well, either way, it was definitely a lot lighter than the fish I caught today.
Yeah.
Well, Haz, good to see you. Haven't seen you in a while.
I know, man. I had to come up once I got home and got situated.
See, look at Haz. Look at Haz hat. Come on, Freddie. See? Get with the program, man.
Catfish.
Look,
Man, I was catfished out today.
I know. But it took you a while to pick up.
Catfish beanies.
Speaking of that, look what I got today in the mail.
Catfish beanies.
Remember I said I got the pullover?
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. It's a lightweight, so it's a good spring wear.
Is Chad in the chat?
Yeah, Chad's out there.
Chad, you see what we doing over here, right, Chad?
You might need two other people. No.
Come on, Freddie wants to be on the winning squad. Come on over, Freddie. We definitely welcome you.
He got to
look.
Hey, hey, Haz. He don't catch no fish.
Look, I caught fish in every tournament I've been in except when I hit you.
He could be the commentator.
I thought that was Snatcher's job because he can't go on the screen.
He need a co-host. Snatcher be doing a lot. He need a co-host. I ain't gonna be fishing. See how we work real fast like that? Put it together. It would have took
that was the one
that out.
Yes, sir, Agent Murillo. The ink ain't even finished drying yet. He's writing up the contract right now.
Murillo's got emails flying.
Oh man, he has his secretaries working overtime right now, typing up that contract so fast.
Yeah.
Let's see.
No sir, broke back Bob. We keep them on. This the swag right here, man. We keep the stickers on, man. I've always done that from the day I got my hats. I always keep the stickers on them. Trust me, nobody wants my hats after all my sweat stains. Right.
Oh Lord, look, the wife's even getting it on. She's saying, "Oh my God, you can see me and Snatcher together."
See what's happening? You never know. Murillo gets involved with things. You never know what's going to happen.
You never know.
Is the best.
Hey, Team Snag and Whiskers, how's it going?
What's up, Stan? How's it going?
What's going on?
What's up,
Doing good, doing better every day. So for those that don't know,
you're feeling better.
Thank you. Team Snag and Whiskers fish the James River. Here we fish pretty much the same area of the river, I think, most of the time.
We do.
That's right, Nina. Great minds right there.
See, that's how we work, Nina. See how fast we put that together?
How's the bite on the James River right now?
Bloop. Chad would have took 2 days to figure that out. I'm telling you. And
we haven't been out
Lyle or Mark to get some information.
So y'all getting me in trouble now. D's messaging me and getting on to me.
Unfortunately, that's your question. Oh, go ahead,
Go ahead, Dustin.
No, I was just gonna say we haven't been able to get out recently. One thing or another pops up. You know,
yeah.
Both working. My family's not feeling the best right now. I just got over being sick.
Gotcha.
So, and then of course the weather comes into it sometimes too. So,
absolutely.
Oh yeah.
That weather definitely plays a huge factor. I know we got snowstorms coming in this weekend. Chris was saying it's between 3 and 30 inches, something like that.
That's a pretty good guess.
I was like, dang, Chris, that's a huge window.
It's going to be somewhere between here and here.
Yeah. When people come on live now and start asking how many fish I caught, I'm going to say it's somewhere between 0 and 50.
Right? Yeah, you're pretty safe there.
Well, Chunky was on the Potomac today fishing, wasn't he? Looked like he caught one. I clicked on him for a second.
Yeah. Chunky finally broke his skunk streak and got a fish in on the bank. He was so excited. I don't know how big it was. I wasn't able to watch much because I was out fishing myself, but I know he was excited to finally get on one.
I was going to say, is that the first fish he's caught since he fished with John?
He's caught. He hasn't caught much. He hasn't caught much.
I think he caught 1 or 2 more.
I think right now he's been averaging like 0.4 fish a live stream.
At least he's out there, right?
Chunky's been going out twice a week.
Yep, he's out there putting his time on the water. I mean,
he caught a fish since he did the bait challenge.
The winter time is definitely tough, especially when you're fishing from the bank and you only got one spot to go to when you set up for the lives. That's why I will, now what I've been doing is I'll wait and check out a spot first, see how it's hitting. If it ain't good, then I'm gonna go to another spot before I start my live streams. So at least give me some more options.
What's that?
What did you get?
I said, you got room on the panel. I'm gonna send you a picture.
All right, and we got Backbone Outdoors that asked to join the panel, so we're gonna say hello to him real quick.
How's everyone doing?
Yeah, good evening.
Wait, what's up, man?
Not much. You guys been catfishing?
Absolutely.
Doing any good?
Yeah, I've been doing. Actually, started off to have a good year to start off with. Got some decent fish the last few times out.
What's biggest so far?
The biggest I caught was 25 so far this year. But I got my brother on a 35-pounder last Saturday and a 25-pounder.
That's a good one.
I did get to see Hobby Nerd catch his.
Finally got he finally broke his PB of 15 pounds. I was excited for him, especially he's been having a rough last few months with having to go to surgery and stuff like that and everything. So it was great to see him get out there. He hasn't been able to fish with me in like almost 4 months, so I'm glad to his first trip at the new year break his PB by 10 pounds, hook into a 25-pounder the first time, and then catch a 35 a few hours later. That was great.
Nice.
Yeah, that's awesome. Haz, what are y'all doing for bait fish this time of year?
Asian markets, going to buy some eel. If we can get some carp, we'll catch some carp. I know Richard, he's our carp master. When he gets a carp, he'll keep it for us, and I'll go by and pick it up from his house. But he hasn't been able to get on much carp lately. But I was using eel today, eel, and also Everett. A lot of fishing TV. He came from Ohio to fish with me today, and he had some carp he brung. So we were using carp and eel. That's been working for us.
Eel is a tough bait to beat, and we're lucky here on the James River that we can get that gill net. We're allowed to use the gill net here on the James.
Yeah.
And I would recommend that y'all try to look into that this next year, because that's pretty much guaranteed bait. The net itself, you can get in a lot of times on Facebook Marketplace, you find a used one, or you can get them new for a relatively cheap price. But what you get from them, where you can go out, drop the net, and when you're throwing a cast net, you got this little area. But that gill net, you stretch that for 100 feet or more, and you're kind of keeping an eye on it, so you get a lot better chance of getting into some shad and getting some bait, fresh bait all the time. But if you got to go like Riverside Bait and Tackle, there by
Hopewell.
one by Deep Bottom, on the way to Deep Bottom launch.
Oh, on the north side. Okay.
They have eel a lot of time. That's at a good, decent price. Like I think it's only like $5-6 an eel.
Yeah, that's really good price.
I think Castaways
$14.99
has some too.
Castaways usually has them.
Do you guys use eel much on the James River?
We only used it once.
Only once?
We used it in the monster hunt.
Okay. Did you guys have any luck with it?
Nah, I think we caught two or three on
smaller ones.
Gotcha.
That was
Nothing
tough.
inside.
The monster hunt was a tough weekend.
I remember the monster hunt was a rough bite on the James River that day.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough all weekend, wasn't it, Stan?
Yeah, all weekend. It was just, I mean, we were out fishing early. We caught 20-some pounder before it started. We were, pretty much kind of pre-scouting for it a little bit. And then, man, once it got closer to the event starting, and we went miles and miles. We were here, we were there, and we just couldn't even buy a bite with all kinds of bait. So it was.
You guys went back upriver, right? On the monster.
Yeah,
you guys went upriver.
We went up. We went downriver. We were from Hopewell all the way down past Hopewell to all the way up past Osborne.
Oh wow!
They went.
So yeah, we were working.
Everywhere they went, the fish went way away from
the other way. Well, my dad and I went out. I tried to take my dad out the Saturday before when you guys were fishing, because Sean and I were fishing on Sunday, and I tried to take my dad out. I wanted to go down to the power lines because that's where I wanted to try to set us up on Sunday. But the wind was so hard, blowing so much, and the waves were so bad that we ended up fishing the same exact spot you did, just on that side of the Benjamin Harrison Bridge.
Yeah.
We must have had 14 ounces of weight, and we couldn't get the bait on the bottom of the river. I mean, it was ridiculous.
That is crazy. Like the James River, the current out there is so much different than the Potomac River. I remember my first time going and fishing with Chris Catfish. He's like, we're throwing 14 ounces, off on the sides, straight off the back, you can use a little lighter, but it's like 14 or 16 ounce weights to just hold bottom. And that was crazy.
And it changes so quick. Not only the current, but the depth. You could be cruising right along at 30 feet and 30, 40 foot depth, and within seconds you're in 2 foot of water.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely.
Just these mud flats, and it looks like it'd be an big open section of the river. You're thinking it's going to be, and you're next thing you know, you're right up on the mud flat.
Yep.
I did that with my first boat. We put in a Dutch Gap, me and my family, and my first time ever in a boat on the James ever. And we went from Dutch Gap all the way down to Jamestown.
Oh.
And we made that churn at Hopewell, And we looked, and my wife looked, and she's like, well, that's where we need to go. She was pointing at the Benjamin Harrison Bridge. And I'm like, well, I think we probably need to stay in the channel. And she's like, just go that way. Just go that way. So I started watching my depth meter. We were in 35 feet of water, and I was taking it easy, probably about 15 miles an hour. And then it dropped to 20 and then 10. And I backed off and started raising it. And then we got to 1 foot of water, and I had to get my paddle out to push us off the mud flat.
Dang.
Yep.
At
I know
least you're
exactly.
being cautious and being aware and not just gunning it, So that was a good thing.
When you came down here, that's right where we fished. The really flat, shallow flats where he's talking about. That was that's where we were fishing.
Remember when we first put my boat in, my batteries died, and we were sitting in like 2 feet of water.
Yeah.
I had to go back and get my spare battery that was in the truck. I was like, well, that's a good place for my spare battery in the truck and not on the boat, right?
So there you go,
Come off
Stan.
of that. If you come off of that channel, anything is possible for depths. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And what do you have there, Freddie?
Slider beads, the bead stops.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I got them. I'm 3D printing them in orange, Uncle Lou orange.
wow.
So.
Woo.
Oh,
That's right. You said you ordered some orange for the.
Yeah, it ain't quite the hot orange that Uncle Lou's is, but it's pretty close. It's that bright color orange. So
nice.
Blue Line. The reason that we can use gill nets here, we can't use them in the whole state, but in the James River, because it's a tidal river, it's controlled by the Marine Commission, Marine Resource Commission, or something like that. So it's considered a saltwater all the way up to the fall line above Richmond. So it falls under that category. Above the fall line up there, you're not allowed to use it. But from there and below, you can use it because it's considered saltwater.
Yeah, Roger that. Now you guys came to the rescue.
Yeah.
Oh man.
But yeah, that's for bait on the James. That's what I would recommend if the gill net, because pretty much you can guarantee yourself bait every time you go out with a gill net.
That's been our biggest issue the last 2 or 3 times we've gone out. We couldn't find the bait.
Yeah. Yeah, I know this time of year it's hard to locate and find some bait.
Yeah, some of y'all watched the last live I did with my wife and my son, and I had to use worms because that's all I had.
Well, not for nothing. That was a great live, by the way. I really enjoyed watching your family there. That was awesome. Y'all outfished me that day. And I had shad, I had eel, I had all kinds of bait. And y'all caught more catfish than I did. So trusty Dusties, they still work.
Trusty Dusties, where's Fish Snatcher at? He got them trusty Dusties on deck.
He stayed with the trusty Dusties.
You think you're gonna find shad in my lake where I'm from? You ain't finding them because it's about 200 foot.
What lake do you normally fish, Backbone?
Table Rock Lake, you know where that's at?
Table Rock Lake, yeah.
Yep, southeast Missouri. You ever fish it?
Nope. I've never. Farthest west I've fished is Texas, Louisiana, Colorado. I fished Colorado for trout.
Yeah.
Then bass and catfish in Texas, Louisiana.
I'm usually from Iowa, so we'd hammer the catfish up there, and I mean the only thing we'd use is shad, I guess.
What's your PB?
Mine, 5 pounds. It ain't good.
Hey, a 5-pounder is still a fish.
That's a start.
That's right.
Yeah.
Got to start somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we actually caught that one jugging on the lake we're at.
Yeah, I'm actually from Colorado. I was born in Kansas, grew up in Colorado myself. We had a lake growing up north of town, and Kansas. I'm not far from the Kansas state line, and Kansas ended up suing Colorado because of some water rights dealing with the Colorado River, and they won, and they ended up draining the lake I grew up fishing on.
Really?
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, blue line in a lot of places. A lot of freshwater. You're not supposed to use not allowed to use gill net. A lot of places you can't even use a cast net.
I know. Man, I am definitely. I know I was talking about it like for the last like quarter of the year, getting into some trapping eel, because that's one thing we're allowed to do in DC. You know, you can't throw a cast net, but you're allowed to trap for eel. So you're allowed to have 5 traps out. So this
Yeah.
year, I'm definitely going to be trapping for eels, so I don't have to go out and go to the Asian markets and buy my bait. I'd rather just put some traps out and have some fresh eel right there, stock up on them and everything, and be good to go.
And you can get those nets at a pretty good price.
Yeah, I'm about to order a few of them and start doing them from the bank.
Have you? Have any of you ever caught eel on your fishing line?
I've never, because I don't use worms much. I know Steven. He caught a few eels sometimes. No real loss. He's caught them a couple times. I don't know. I think worms and maybe chicken. I don't use like small hooks and worms, much at all.
Night crawler, best bait for eel.
Yep, night crawlers. You'll get lucky and catch them. He's caught them a few times.
Night crawlers and like a size 2, size 1 or size 2 eagle claw hook.
Yeah,
and night crawlers, and we used to catch eel all the time up in the Delaware River in New York State. But here, my granddaughter has caught them. We went to the bait shop. We were going to use eel for one of the stand days, and Castaways was out of eel. So we went and I got speaking of night crawlers, I got night crawlers. She ended up catching 2 eels where we've never caught them there, but she goes and catches 2 of them. So
those things will tie your line in a knot.
What's that?
I have not fished with goldfish.
Yeah,
you guys ever tried goldfish?
No. Chunky has.
We have.
I saw that one.
Yeah, I know we have goldfish in our waters. Never caught any. I've never used. I remember Chunky threw some goldfish out live before. I've never tried using them.
He did pretty good on it too.
Yeah,
they sell them here. The black ones.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember what the name of it is, but that's what they sell. I've tried them a couple times, and I haven't had. We caught a couple channel cats on them live, believe it or not, live, using them live, and we caught channel cats. But other than that, we haven't really caught anything on them. And if you're using them in like small water situations, like a small lake or a pond, just be careful with them because goldfish breed quick.
We have a 4-mile run is our warm water discharge off the power plant, and you'll see the goldfish stacked up in there. The shad is in there thick right now. I remember Fishing Magician was using his underwater camera like 2 weeks ago, and he caught schools of shad, just going through there. The thing about it is it's like 2 to 4 feet deep, majority, and it's rocky bottom.
Aggie.
Yeah, if you throw a cast net out there from the bank, RIP to the cast net, it's getting caught up on some rock. There's like a metal fence under there too and stuff like that. So
see, that's the thing that you can't use a cast net here on Table Rock because I mean you cast because you can get into shallow parts from 5 to 30 foot, but I mean that's like the shallowest. And I mean you cast the cast net or you use line and hook. I mean you'll get hung up because just so much rock edge down here. You'll get hung up or get cut off.
Yeah, I lost a cast net over at Deep Bottom.
Yeah.
I threw it over off the right pier, and it caught on something, and I pulled it in, and it just tore it all the heck.
It's funny how you learn all the snag spots in the river. We know.
Oh yeah,
they are between.
That's how you have them. It costs money to learn all the snag spots, but you learn.
Oh yeah.
And then you'll have a lot of rain, and you get a flood situation, and you get all.
Hey, Haz, good song.
Thank you, Backbone. Appreciate you, man.
You're welcome. I watched it. It's pretty good.
Thank you.
He's still looking.
How often do you fish off of?
Excuse me. Excuse me.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying Haz is still looking for his song right now. He's still looking for one of them takedowns this year.
I got a lot of them. I've actually I told you December was a terrible month for me, but January I've been on fire, man. 2 trips and we've caught like over 10 fish each.
But how did
trip,
Freddie
man.
just sit there and just say that? I can't believe he just said that.
After Freddie didn't catch no fish against Brian B over there. Don't make him take the clause back where you don't have to shave your beard.
I'll make it short and formally retract my statement.
Too late.
Dan, I'm gonna pop out. I just want to say hey real quick.
So you say I already went bone?
There was a 30-day clause in there that he could revoke his
read it.
statement at any moment.
Why you think I had Mark come up?
Oh, he gone.
Yeah,
he had to pop out.
He just said goodbye.
Oh.
What question were you about to ask, Dustin? Or did you forget?
No, I'm just gonna ask Dan how often he. I know you bank fish a lot. How often do you fish off of Osborne?
Osborne, I've only fished off of Osborne. Based on the Navionics and everything, it looks like that should be a great spot. But I have never even had a bite there, and I've fished off of it probably 5 times, 6 times. And
yeah, so my dad, we went fishing there one time on Father's Day, and my dad caught it had to be, nobody had a scale big enough, but it had to be at least a 60-pound blue cat off that pier. But I mean, ever since the lily pad went up, there's so much boat traffic there, and there's so much. And I mean, I think I lost every line I put in the water because it snagged on something.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Where the dock is at, there's a lot of cable out there.
Yep.
And then what happens is once you get, that's one of the things with a snaggy area is if that snaggy area is fished a lot, what's going to happen is that snag keeps getting worse and worse. Because just like you said, you lost all your lines out there.
Mm-hmm.
I've lost most of. I lose at least a couple every time I fish there. So now you got all that. That's just with us. That's there. Now, how many other people fish there every day?
Yeah,
that line just keeps piling up, piling up, piling up. So that's what ends up happening, and that's a tough spot to fish, like you said, without losing it.
David Smith, that is a good question. That is a good question right there.
But I don't think we know. I mean, it's all in.
I don't think it changes. Like whatever's theirs, it's there. And then you have to go in and look at your river and see like what if the gauge height, if it's up or if it's down, and make your adjustments from there. Like, on the Potomac River, our river fluctuates, 3 feet every 8 hours between incoming tide and low tide. And sometimes you have those super moon tides where it goes up even higher. So it's just, and the James River too is the same way. It's a tidal river. So it just just look at it as a estimation. So if it says 68 feet, it could be 65, it could be 70. You got to
look at the tide and how high the tide went. If the tide say it went up 2.6 feet, then you know what it was as far as if it was going up to 4 feet, then 3 feet. Or if it goes to 1.6, you know the water is low, and the tide came in, but that water is still low.
Mm-hmm. And then other rivers
will tell you that because it doesn't update that fast.
And then other rivers where they have dams that control their height. Sometimes you'll have rivers, they'll say like the Ohio River. I hear them talk about their rivers down 12 feet. Like that's something huge to me.
Because
like
of the water they take out.
Yeah. So you just have to look at it. Go look at the gauge height and then compare that to. I'm pretty sure that the Navionics is if the river was at 0. And you look at it from there. If it's gauge up, add to it. If it's down, subtract. From there. So that's how you gotta look at it.
Yeah. But Navionics. Basically, what we're looking for in Navionics is you're looking for the start of that hole. You're looking for ledges, shallow flats, contour. Thank you.
Yep.
That's what you're looking for.
Anything you're looking for. Yeah. If it's a deep hole, it doesn't matter if it's 65 or 70. Or you're just looking for those contours and, like you said, the shallow flats that come off of them and stuff like that. Yeah. Like for instance, today I went out fishing deep, 35, 40 feet, wasn't catching anything. And then I moved upriver and we're fishing those shallow flats and those contours coming out from those 60, 70-foot holes. And we were catching them all day long. And we had like a 2-hour window where it was just on fire. And then, boom, the bite was done after that. So we just got there at the right moment and we were catching them. And then after those 2 hours, the bite died and we weren't catching anything after that.
We picked up a Garmin fish finder 9-inch USV or whatever it is. And we ended up picking one of those up, and we didn't realize it had Navionics on it.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, that changes everything. I mean,
it definitely does.
Like,
I need to update mine. It comes with the free upgrade. I need to update it to the rivers because it has all the lakes in it, but it doesn't have my Potomac River on it right now. I need to update it.
What fishing or what graphs do you guys got?
I have the Garmin.
Garmin.
Well, I have the Garmin and I have the Garmin like 73 SV, and then I have the for the kayak, and then I have the Lowrance Elite TI2 for the boat.
That's a good one.
It was cheap. It was like it's like an $1,100 unit, but I got it like half off because they're getting rid of it to a better one.
We got our Christmas deal, that 93 US.
Yeah.
And we ended up picking that one for $700, but I mean it was a $1,300 unit, after the transponder and everything. So we ended up
Dustin, when you're out there fishing, are you using do you use side scan a lot when you're out there fishing, or do you use down scan more?
I don't have side scan on mine, so we just use down scan.
Gotcha. That's what I want to use. I have side scan on mine, but
back out. I gotta.
Yeah, you gotta get on that other one.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the weekend anglers.
Chad's charging you per minute.
We're probably gonna wrap it up in a few minutes, anyhow, Freddie. Because I saw that weekend anglers got.
Yeah, he's
what
doing
do you call it?
the pre-loser.
Oh,
night.
That's at what time? 10?
Oh no, they just went live just now. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got to go in there because I'm
over there real quick. But Stan, again, it's been an honor, brother. I can't wait to see what you and Stan 3 do this year. And anytime you need help, I'm there for you.
Yeah.
What's that live? What's that channel going live right now?
See you, fellas.
I think we can send. I think we can send that
take it easy. There. Ready?
You guys can drop the channel link in the chat.
Drop the weekend angler.
Yeah, drop it, would you?
I may try to get. They said there's still time for that, right?
Yeah, there's still spots available. I'm in it. I just got Ernie in it too as well. I'm all for getting motivated. And
of course, now I just lost 80 pounds in the past year, but
yeah.
But hey, I still got another 80 to 100.
Yeah, jump on it, man, and we're gonna get motivated. I'm actually gonna have two of my.
I just dropped it.
Two of my fitness gurus, my friends from high school, went to college and all that for fitness and health. I'm gonna have them come up on my channel in a Saturday one time in the next few weeks to talk fitness and health and workouts that you can do from the bank without any weights and stuff while you're sitting there waiting for fish. Just to get a little more active, stuff that you can do from the house and stuff like that. Give you guys some good tips and tricks and stuff.
Too slow, David.
We all could use to shed some weight. I know I definitely could. For sure.
Appreciate it, though.
Before we jump out of here, Backbone, anything you'd like to say about your channel?
Oh, just came out with some merchandise and haven't sold really nothing yet. Just got some products out, new products out Wednesday night, and just trying to get it out there. So
nice, man. Just keep at it.
Build
up your fan base, and they'll definitely come support you.
Yep.
Yeah. The merchandise is nice, but you'll start every once in a while. You'll sell one here, sell one there. Yeah. Biggest thing is have fun doing what you're doing. Put out some good content.
It's just so cold out right now. It's like so hard to get content out right now. It's just how-to videos, I guess.
That's the way to go right now. That's the way to go.
Come springtime, getting some content out.
All right. What you do is you're eligible to make your personal ID. Make your personal ID so when people look up your name, they ain't got to search for you too much.
Who's that? Me?
You.
Yeah.
What's it
see
for?
See how David Smith, when he put the Weekend Anglers link out there?
The Weekend Angler at his YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah. you can make I forgot how you do it. I've done it.
Just
I've
go
done,
into your once you go into to your studio and look at your URL, you can change it and personalize it. But you can only personalize it once.
One time.
Personalize it, put it as your channel name, and then once they do it, they drop you a link and your name is at the end of it.
Yeah. So instead of all that
name, I put your name. I typed your name in instead of having it just copy and paste.
Yeah,
which is fine, but
I must just be a little confused. So like
also,
you go into YouTube Studio, you customize your URL.
Yeah.
Is it just so people can find you easier, or what's?
Yeah.
I mean, it just says like you see how the YouTube.com/The Weekend English.
Oh yeah,
yeah. And then yours is it's just
yeah.
That's
it. Yeah, it's
You can make it your channel name, and they'll do it themselves, and then boom.
Yeah.
That's what.
Also, another pro tip for the moderators, because I know that some people be like they can't find a channel. If you're a moderator, when you click on somebody's name in the chat, it has the option to go to. And
everybody can't do it.
Not everybody.
I can do it. A lot of people can't do it.
I can do it. I was like, yo, what is this go-to thing? I click on. I was like, dang, it takes me right to the channel. I was like, man, that makes sharing links so easy now.
Heck yeah, because
it may be an iPhone thing. It may not be.
Maybe it's an iPhone thing. I've got
it's probably an
I've
iPhone
got Android and I can't do it.
Because what's the name? Said they had Samsung and they could do it.
Oh, okay.
Certain people could do it. Certain people couldn't.
Well, thank you, Lisa, Fish and Chick. I know you're lying there, but I'll take it. I'll take it.
Just hit. Go ahead.
So I appreciate you coming in, Lisa, my fishing sister from another mister.
Lisa, I just told somebody that you coming down for that meet and greet.
Lisa
coming down? I didn't say you're coming down, but you're trying to come
down. Oh, that was nice to meet Lisa.
So that would be awesome. I
said,
like I told two people. I was telling Chunky that earlier, and then I told somebody else this evening. So it'd be awesome.
Mine works now. I just checked it. It says go to channel.
Yeah, you can see like,
go straight to the channels.
It hadn't been working before. It just started working now.
One thing YouTube does is when they roll something out, it usually takes them a while to get it to everybody's channel because there's so many YouTube channels. So just
if you're a mom,
wait a little bit, it'll come around.
Channel, then they go blue. Go to channel. Go to channel.
Oh.
Copy.
Okay, Roger says he can do it. David says he can't do it. So yeah, just wait. It'll come around.
I can't do it.
Yeah, and that's I believe for moderator. So Dustin, Snag Whiskers. Anything you'd like to say? Anything you'd like to say about your YouTube channel before we get out of here?
Well, first I want to thank you for letting everybody come on tonight, letting us come on tonight. Haven't got to meet y'all in person, but we're looking forward to it this year, hopefully.
Oh, definitely.
We
definitely
are at
this year.
We are currently sitting at 240 subs, so we're almost reaching that 250 mark.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully we can get that by the end of January.
Definitely
middle of February maybe. That would be fantastic. So I mean, as everybody else said, weather impedes the content a little bit, but we're gonna try to drop as many videos as we can, and get out there on the water on some of the warmer days.
Hey, could someone drop Team
Done.
Snuggle?
Done.
Yep, Ron B just dropped it.
All right, let me check.
Let's get him up there, guys. Give him a hook set.
I spelled it wrong, but it's their link. I put a G on it.
One of the things that I have, the channel name that I'm in under is actually my personal channel. Is Team Snag and Whiskers Dustin, so that everybody knows it's me when I go in. Mm-hmm. But our channel is just Team Snag and Whiskers. So,
well, you just got a new hook set for me. I know I subscribed, but I guess it took my dang thing off. I gotta watch a video, so I'll make sure it sticks. Guys, make sure you guys watch videos on this stuff. So you make sure it sticks. I'm watching something right now, hitting the like button, and gonna leave a comment.
There you go. So there's a couple more for you already tonight. Yeah, we'll definitely. Dustin will definitely, as I get. It's probably going to be a couple more weeks before I'm out fishing again. But once we get things worked out, maybe we'll do a stand day together or something.
Hey, that'd be fantastic. one of the things Sean and I were talking about too, we'd really like to see if we can get with you guys, you and Dan, and see if we can get some sort of get together for the James River anglers.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Let me know when you guys do it, because we're only a hop, skip, and jump away. I'll definitely come down there for sure.
That would be awesome.
we coming.
You know,
snagging Whiskers.
we are Chesapeake Bay brothers. You know, we share the same waters. They just come in.
Right.
Absolutely.
I'll give
All
you a
right,
shout.
Don R. I'll check that out. But so we're gonna jump out of here. We had put the link up before for the Weekend Angler. You can go check out their live, The Biggest Loser. So I may be getting involved with that if their spot's still open.
Oh yeah, Stan. Come on in, Stan. Come on in.
I know nothing about it yet, but we're gonna find out. So I appreciate everybody being out there. Thank you so much. All the well wishes and everything. Thank you. Great to see everybody.
Yes.
I'll be there. I'll be out I'll probably be here Sunday morning, but
You'll be in Sunday. You better not go out yet, buddy. You better
It's gonna be cold.
Rest up. Don't jump out. We don't want to see you back out, down and out, buddy. You know, we'll rest up.
Yeah, man, it's I don't want to go through that again. But appreciate everybody being out there.
I don't think the YouTube world can take another 3 weeks without staying on YouTube.
It was tough. I was just realizing it last night. I was like, holy crap. It's been over a year since I've been not live. That was the longest I've been not live in over a year.
You were definitely missed. I got so many questions asking how is Stan doing, So man, I can't even count how many times. You were definitely missed for sure.
Well, I was out. I wasn't even talking to people. I was like I said, I wasn't even watching YouTube most of the time. Couldn't even sit up.
Yeah.
But I appreciate everybody being out there. We're jumping out of here. Y'all go check out the Weekend Angler, and I'll see y'all Sunday morning.
All right.
Later.